What's going on, everybody? Welcome to He's Going Mad. Today in my first video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 kills of the Scream franchise. This is just my opinion, so feel free to disagree. Coming in at number 10, we got, last but not least, the first on-screen kill of the franchise, Stephen Orth. Now, it's not some over-the-top, outrageous kill or chase scene that we usually get, but I like it because this whole scene has you on the edge of your seat, wondering if she answers the questions right, will they let him go? I mean, I know they're not going to let him make it either way, but it's watching Casey realize that her boyfriend's life is in her hands, and she can't do anything about it. She gets the question wrong, gets Stephen killed, and now she has to realize that if she don't answer the question right, she's next. I don't know, it just all pieced together so well that, in my opinion, it's the greatest opening scene in movie history. Coming in at number 9, we have Olivia Morris from Scream 4. Now, this is by far the kill with the most gore in the whole franchise. I mean, the room at the end of this scene was just covered in blood. It was like Johnny Depp's character on Nightmare on Elm Street. Probably the thing I like the most about this kill is just the irony. Like, she was making fun of Sidney and making fun of Kirby and Jill, that they was in the house with Sidney and she's the angel of death and whatnot. And then she goes home only to get butchered. I mean, you gotta laugh at it. Now, coming in at number 8, we have Billy Loomis from the original Scream. Now, it's not too much to say about this kill. It's just watching it for the first time, seeing him on top of Sidney with the knife cocked back, ready to dive in so aggressively, you don't know if she's gonna make it or not. And then Gail just shows up right on time, saving Sidney's life. If Gail would have never woke up, then Sidney would have just been dead meat, because Randy was no help. He couldn't stay awake to save his life, and Dewey was unconscious, half dead. Billy would have ended Sidney right there. Him and Stu would have got away with it and made their sequel like they planned. Coming in at number 7, we have Mickey from Scream 2. I really like Mickey. He's one of my favorite characters in the whole franchise. He's psychotic and he just blends in with the normal people like he's one of their friends. Then you get to the reveal and you see how crazy it really is. Like, he think he was really gonna get away with all that by blaming movies and stuff. And watching it for the first time, seeing Mrs. Loomis just in Mickey like that was just shocking, you know? I didn't see it coming. Coming in at number 6, we have C.C. Cooper from Scream 2. Now, this is one of the longest scenes in the whole franchise, from the chase scene to the on and off the phone with Ghostface, thinking it's her boyfriend Ted messing with her, and Ghostface says, "You wish it was Ted." And then he just chases her up the stairs, and he finally catches her and stabs her and just throws her off the roof. Every part of this scene was just made so well, like, it's so iconic, you gotta have it in the top 10. Coming in at number 5, it hurts me to say, but Sheriff Dewey Riley. And I know a lot of people don't agree with this death, but I happen to like it. As much as I love Dewey, it was his time. Like, he can't just keep on making it every movie. Like Amber says, our movie has stakes. Dewey had to die for it to be a good movie. Now, for everybody on the Stu train like myself, I happen to believe it was Stu. There's no way Amber could have killed Dewey like that. Like Randy says in Scream 1 about Stu, it takes a man to do something like that. Like, there's no way that was Amber. Nobody could convince me. And if there's any death that shouldn't have never happened, it's at number 4, Randy Meeks from Scream 2. Nah, this is probably one of my favorite scenes in the whole franchise. Even how much I hate that they killed off Randy, they should have never did that. He could have made it to at least Scream 4, then they killed him off. I mean, he wasn't even supposed to die. The phone call wasn't even for him. He took the phone from Gail. Gail was supposed to die. And just the conversation between Mrs. Loomis and Randy, they both arguing with each other, getting in each other's head, and then she just snatches him up and stab, 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 no more Randy. And at number 3, we have Maureen Evans from Scream 2. It's not really a lot to say about this kill. It's just kind of funny. Like, she didn't even want to be there, and how everybody's in there running around being annoying and stuff. As soon as she says a couple words, how they jump on her. Like, it's just funny. And Mickey comes in, sits down with the mask on, and Phil's jacket, her boyfriend, and then sits down like he's him, wraps his arm around her, watch the movie, and he just blends in like I said before. Then he finally stabs her. She gets up in front of the screen, and people slowly start to realize that she's not joking. She's really hurt, and she just falls over and dies. Coming in at number 2, we have Tatum Riley, Sydney's best friend. And Tatum's another one. Like, as much as I love her death scene, I wish she could have stayed around for at least another movie or two. I really liked her character. She was a good friend to Sydney. You don't see Sydney trust no one like she trusted Tatum. And it's sad to think that Stu knew the whole time that they were dating that they were just going out so he can eventually kill her. I like how she just talks shit to Ghostface, thinking he's Randy, thinking he's not a killer or nothing. Whenever she finally does realize it's him, she whips his ass, basically. She could have got away with it if she wouldn't have tried to run through the cat door. And landing in our number 1 spot is, of course, Casey Becker. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's the greatest opening scene in horror history and movie history. Like, it's just so tense. Like, everything from the music and the trick questions and the call, everything. It's just a masterpiece. And finally, the chase scene, whenever she tries to scream for her parents and nothing comes out. Watching as a kid, I was terrified. Like, I still get goosebumps watching today. Then finally, Ghostface catches her, and before he stabs her, she pulls down the mask, and you can see in her face that she realizes who's trying to kill her. Like, she sees who the person is. It's just so great. Well, that's everything for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like the video, comment down below what would y'all like to see next.